Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Always do your best. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you're going to enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are we all doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 23. NASDAQ up 6. S&P's flat. Gold contract down $3.90, trading at $1,342 an ounce. Silver down 42 cents at $18.89 an ounce. Platinum down 11 bucks at $11.02 an ounce. Copper down 2.5 pennies at $2.15 a pound. Light sweet crude off $1.47, trading at $47.05 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year note up 10 ticks, 132.08. 30-year bond up a full point, 7 ticks, 172.11. King dollar up 27 ticks, trading at 94.51. The euro is laying out here at $1.13, and the yen is at 130 pennies. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. Sideways move, no volume, 58 million shares. Same type of movement we've had since the July 14th level. What does that say? It says that, guess what? We're 218.53. We'll see whether we're going to hit the 217 first. I suspect we're going to. Why? Because last Wednesday we had some juice on the way down. Hasn't been able to handle the lows of the high. The lows of the high, folks, is $218.88. We made it to 218.80 today. Gives it back. Subtle, but bottom line, gives it back. NDX 100, same type of setup in the NDX. You're up at highs, dramatically lighter volume. You get 14 million shares traded. You're at $117.35. And what the Qs say is that the Qs can test the $117.97, which is the high that was generated on August 15th. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line. Now, this is where this is really unusual. So gold, folks, traded down to $13.35 today. And the $13.35 number, you're talking about, that number was hit at $12.30 last night. When most of us are awake, bottom line, gold was trading, from the $13.40 level to the $13.45 level. Well, that being said and done, what we had is this. You've done 147,000 contracts. That level there, okay, is trying to get into the lowest swing point, and this is where it's subtle, but guess what? That lowest swing had 138,000. So that's saying that you actually are coming into that level, slightly higher volume, and then if we go over to the silver market, folks, the silver market today talked, walked, and squawked. And what it did is this. It goes down 43 cents, volume blows out of the silver market, takes out the whole consolidation. The consolidation that we're talking about, this consolidation was in place since July 5th. The bottom of that consolidation was $19.27. It does 88,000 contracts today, takes it out. That's saying silver wants to get down to $18.07. Now, if you have silver running down to $18.07, that's going to take the golds, that's going to take the silvers, that's going to take the whole ball of wax downtown. So the divergence out here is that gold was only down $3.90, yet the XAU, the HUI, they both took out their swing points. I don't think they're going to have the volume. I won't get that to 8 o'clock tonight, but they both gapped lower. They jumped ice, and it looks like they're going to go after their swing points from July 25th. In the XAU case, where they were $105, that's $98. And the Gold Bugs Index, what you have there is that we're at 262, down 550. The lowest swing point is 246. So I suspect it's going to make its way down there. Now, let's go to the bond market, because notes and bonds, folks, okay, bottom line is that they did reject lower price out here today. They had lighter volume. That being said, they still look to me that, number one, they'll try to get to the higher end of this consolidation first, which is in the 10-year, maybe 132.20. But what you have is this, is that you have this lower swing point out here from the 21st of July. And what it looks that it's doing, it looks like it's building cause to get down into that area, or at least test it. We'll see whether it can break it. Now, we only missed it by 2 ticks today. So that's saying that, guess what? It wants to go higher first before coming back down. But it looks to me like it's going to be the notes and bonds that more than likely will spook the market, regardless of what the Federal Reserve is going to do. Good old King Dollar. We go to King Dollar. What we have with King Dollar is this, and this is what was unusual also, is that King Dollar didn't catch a bid into higher price today. King Dollar at one point was up 94.94. Thin volume, only 13,000 contracts. What King Dollar had done last week, though, is this. King Dollar had rejected lower price. It's going against the Brexit day of the 24th of June. So the low of that day is $93.73. We had 66,000 contracts. Bottom line, I expect we're going to build some cause here for the good old King Dollar to make it back up into higher price once again. Oil. What do we have with the oil market? Bottom line, oil market just about made it to ice last week, gave it up and gave it up in spades. Oil pulls back today at $1.47. The top of ice was $48.94. Oil made it up to this $48.75. And what you have here is that is right where oil had come down almost $3 that day on July 5th. We went from, it did come down $3. We went from $50 to $47, $50.03 to $47 on this contract. Had the volume. That's where the supply line is, and that's where more than likely the producers are selling into this market, and it looks like they sold pretty quick. So we'll see if we get any follow-through inside that oil market. If we go to the XLE and do the correlation between the oil and gas sector, the XLE failed. It got over the highs that was generated out here from June. Bottom line, gave it up in spades, and it's back inside the lower price consolidation again. That lower price consolidation said get down to 65. You stay right there, folks. We got our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento, coming up. It's a beautiful thing. He's in studio, growling and prowling with us. Dow right now closed down 23. Nasdaq up 6. S&P's flat. Stay right there. Larry and I are coming right back, folks.